All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Arakakwadash, and double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. And now this article is coming from KTLA 5, and it reads as part of the health section. It says, mask mandate reinstated at Los Angeles County healthcare facilities. Healthcare workers watch as medical workers try to resuscitate a patient, but that's basically what the picture of this is. But nevertheless, man, hey, let's get into it. It says, amid a significant rise in respiratory illnesses, all Los Angeles County healthcare facilities have reinstated a mask mandate. The order is in direct response of a rising number of, as what you see right there, leading to hospitalizations and deaths, officials say. The county number of admissions officially entered the CDC medium level on Friday, December 29th. The agency's levels are determined by data reflecting new hospital admissions, hospital beds being used, and total number of cases in the community. They say we're starting to see the effects of gathering during holidays, a variant that is likely to be more contagious, more easily infecting people, low rates of immunizations, which we understand, as the scripture tells us, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. You know, this is the same rhetoric Esau pulled, the years ago, right? Now, we understand with this one, the effects are going to be more potent, because you have people that received of that bolus, who are having inadvertent or adverse effects. So on top of that, along with not being or not eating healthy, so many factors go into this. People are ultimately just going to bow down into the system again once it comes. When this demic did arise, it also wiped out the middle class family, man. Your mom and pop shops became monopolized businesses, whether it was McDonald's, whether it was spots like Target, whether it was gas stations, so forth and so on. They got rid of your middle class families' businesses, and you have larger establishments now placed in those areas, man. So not only did it divide, America, but it also, made the rich richer and the poor poorer. It says, let's keep going. Oh, these are the places in which, made the mandate. Let's go some more. It says, for the previous 8 months, the hospital admissions remained at the low level. This current increase indicates a higher impact of serious illness. And now one thing as well is, man, we understand that for every disease that's put out there, Esau already has a cure to everything, man. When we look at just the words, the acronym CDC, and you look at what it means, the Center for Disease Control, that is literally what they do. They control the output of these diseases, man. Even within the vacas or the vaccines in which they produce, you have strands of that particular disease. It may be less, as they say, but you still have strands of that disease within that injection, man, right? But instead of, as the scripture tells you, number one is prayer, how or where the healing comes from, and you take the herbs and, you pray that the Lord allows those herbs to work for your body, along with, the bodily system that he gave us, your immune system, which needs to be strengthened. That's why when certain seasons come to pass, people do get sick because of the change of that season. Your body has to be prepared and ready for that type of switch, so to speak. People get an influx of allergies, when certain seasons come in, and their body reacts different to weather. Now we understand always in the winter, people do tend to get sick, because of colder weather, so forth and so on. But nevertheless, man, Esau is telling you that this requirement is coming back, which means it could potentially cause another shutdown, Now, I do want to go into the precepts, concerning this matter. There's a few precepts I want to start off at, because we understand the chaos that this created, last time it was in effect. So I want to start off with the book of Revelation 13th chapter and the 11th verse. And it reads, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Right? The scriptures say he had two horns like a lamb. Right? Those two horns represent the two political parties, which are your ancient plebeians and patricians, which are modern day Democrats and Republicans, right? It says, and he had two horns like a lamb, and that lamb represents, to the general public, it seems as if it's a docile animal. It's for the best interest of the people who fight or represent that party. For example, every 4 years they're telling you to choose a side on whether it's red or blue, Democrat or Republican, conservative or liberal, right? And within that, they're promising or they're sending forth empty promises on your mind to sway your vote. It says, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. But that's the real intent of that beast, of that animal, man. It has the appearance of a lamb, but it's really speaking as a dragon, meaning what? When you go into that word dragon, it goes into Draco, right? Which, when you look at the rule in which Draco had, what happened? Those who didn't bow down into his system, they were punished by what? By cruelty, by torment, by torture, and ultimately death, right? So that's the same thing that Esau is going to do this time, man. Though you have left wing, right wing, it's like left wing, right wing, it's the same bird, They have an appearance as if they're opposing each other, but in reality, they're two sides working for the same motive, right? And regardless of what side you vote or believe in, guess what? They're all for your detriment, man. They don't care about the people's interest, and ultimately, them making you or having you or giving you the illusion of choice is ultimately dividing you. And this country is fully divided, man. You have those that were completely down with the mandates, and then you have those that were fully opposed of it, right? And those that were fully opposed were willing to fight to the death, to not basically to not what's the word to not comply with it, man. But I want to grab another precept, because not only is this going to divide and further cause a civil war, because that's what it's going to lead to, man. All these diverse opinions, all these diverse religions, so forth and so on, beliefs, is going to have America divided. Ultimately, that's what Yahweh Shem Yahshua is doing as well. This is Matthew 12 and 25. And Yahweh Shai knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And that's what we're going to see again. You had the I don't even want to say the words, because Esau flag our videos for using certain keywords. Just keep it as salty as possible. You have those that were for the Jews versus those that were against the Jews. And that created a divide, which ultimately caused people getting hurt. So how much more now? Especially after the people have trusted that juice so much, and you've seen people perish over it. It says, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? So we already know, once California does it, the next state that does it is New York. After New York does it, it tends to go to states like Texas, Florida. That's usually how these type of mandates are enacted. It starts with California. It may go to a city like Chicago. It'll hit New York. It'll go to Texas. It'll go to Florida, and then it'll hit another place in the West Coast. It may hit Las Vegas. Then it'll go back. They hop around with determining which states are going to comply or deal with these mandates first, man. But this is just going to show you that the scriptures tell you that these plagues and pestilences are going to come, man. Matter of fact, I'll grab that out of the book of Matthew 24, because this is all part of the prophecy and the scourges in which Yahweh B'Shem Shai is going to bring. There's Matthew 24 and 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences, and that's right there, the diseases, sicknesses, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Hey, so this is just the beginning of what Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to bring. It's only January, man. You know, the start of Esau's so-called New Year, which we understand isn't actually the New Year. The New Year doesn't start, you know, in the brick of winter, man. New Year starts in spring, you know. But nevertheless, you know, I just want to bring this lesson to the body. Hey, that you know, we're watching and we're paying attention to these things, you know. And once we get more news on it, hey, we'll report accordingly through the spirit, man. You know, but as we see right now, California is enacting it again. We just gotta wait to see how you know more of this prophecy unfolds, man. And so, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the body. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah Kodash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to you, Akim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.